Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. It's time for another day. We've even got all the keys because I did tag team arena today. Time for another day of faction wars. Hard. We're doing some lower stages, but it is Skinwalkers and Dark Elves. I was having a laugh looking at your comments over here from the just taking a quick glance at yesterday's video, which is by far the best performing video. It's over an hour long and has by far the most views of any of these faction war videos, which is crazy. It's an hour 20 minutes. It's movie length. But thank you, William McKellen or McClellan. McClellan? That's a tough one to say. Says, Nub, your Faction Wars hard videos are not only great, but super helpful. Thank you for doing these as the stages come through. I'm sure many of us appreciate these more than you know. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad to help, and no problem. Wow, auto replies. I did a 1 hour Nub Raids video, and then I did laugh at this because this is how I feel a bit about that purple boss as well. I'm not gonna lie. This shit killed my excitement for the whole game mode. Yeah. The hopefully not the hour-long video. I think he meant the purple boss. The purple boss is kind of nasty. So let's go in with some Skinwalkers. Actually, before we dive in, because we might get ourselves a soul here, ladies and gentlemen, we have one mortal soulstone and a dream. Here we go. I'm just cracking the mortals as they come. It's epic. Is it relevant to no. It's a 1-star. Never mind. Well, it was worth a shot. Let's go Skinwalkers, though. So stage 4, 5, and then 6. Place 10. Provoke debuffs. Not too bad. I will do this with Nishak. I'm going to cheat. Actually, I might have trouble. He might actually do too much damage. Gnarlhorn is the perfect way to do this. AoE provoke on a 3-turn. And I probably have him geared. Let's double check. So I do have Nishak. He has AoE provoke on a 3-turn, but he can also get an extra turn on his A3. So he's one of the best provokers in the game now after his buff. I'm just worried. I've got him built for damage. He might do too much damage. He might just murder everything, which would be less than optimal, to be honest. We've got stun set on him. We could switch it to provoke set if we need. We'll give it a go as is. Gnarlhorn does not have any gear on, so we'll slap some gear onto him. We will do the old classic cooldown reduction speed. The only slight problem is, yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get him into any merciless accessories. This is a faction that really likes merciless accessories. We do have a ring, bad ring, and we've got necklace actually with double accuracy. We'll take that. Of course, we cannot equip. I need to do a proper clear out. What's the problem? Probably both of them a problem. Actually, I think this is probably the bigger problem. I don't know. Double speed. It is an accuracy banner, though. We've got a ring. Not bad, but it's not great. Sell it. YOLO. Got some bad merciless. How about that? Do I want to use free gear removal? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's even roll this up to 12. I'm sure I've got a daily quest to upgrade a ring. It's not a terrible ring. Okay, it's pretty terrible ring now at this point. Pretty mid. We do have masteries we could put on this guy. He was sort of built for. We could rebuild him. He was built for, as you can see, weird build. He was built for Shogun, but I don't need him for Shogun anymore. A good champ for Shogun. He'll probably do. I'd say it will probably be fine. We could even run double Gnarlhorn. You could run 2. He's a rare, so I think it's pretty easy considering you can simply use a rare, to be honest. Let's go like this. Let's see. Hopefully we won't murder everything in one hit with Gallius. It might happen. If it does happen, we just have him not do anything turn 1. Because it's still a low stage. Here we go. Will he kill everything? Oh, no, he only killed one of them. It's not too bad. He did land a provoke. No, he didn't land a provoke on them. Hang on. Let's go again. Let's see. Maybe we can get less lucky and not kill them. Is it a super squishy champion? This might be a... Okay, yeah. Neldor's pretty squishy, bro. He's pretty squishy. He's just gonna die. Oh my lord. Okay. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, Gallius, you're too strong. Marius A1s shouldn't kill them. And then he can easily kill them given a bit of time. So yeah, hopefully this will work. One hopes. This A1's still pretty powerful. So AoE provoke, we get 5 provokes. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, sure, we can just hit them with a decreased speed. Yeah, just hit them with that. Now, Marius will kill them. Ooh, not quite. She's surviving, which is good. Just give him a chance for some cooldown reduction to proc. None of it procced. That's okay. You know, if she revives everyone, she's not going to revive it. She's dead. If she did revive everyone, we would be fine. Marius is just going to A1 his way through this entire faction, it seems like. Okay. There's 4 more provokes. So long as Marius doesn't kill everything, we'll be fine. Oh, God, he's doing a lot of that. Maybe Marius is a mistake, bro. Oh, dear. Okay, we need him to get at least 1 provoke. We just need 1. There's no way Marius is going to one-shot all of this way. No, they're tanky. There's no way he one-shots Thalia. Got a little close. Oh, look at that. Boom. Woo. Reflex set saved us so badly. Oh my god, reflex set really saved us there. We were almost in trouble, and we can nuke them. Then Marius can kill them, and we're fine. Yeah, good. That was actually close. 6 enemies HP by 50% in a single skill. Okay, easy clap. We'll even put in damage aura, and we'll use the same champs. The guys in the back don't even matter. Like, you know, Bambus and Hackhorn, they're just here to look pretty on these stages, to be honest. Arix can be a little scary, but what if we just boost up and we just go nuke, nuke, nuke? How about that? There's 5. 5 in 1. I wonder if that would count. No, it didn't. That's okay. So long as Marius doesn't hurt them too much, this could be a problem, actually. No, I think we're good. We'll increase speed just to be sure. And then we'll just do this. And actually, this should just do it. Bonk. And we're done. We are done. Just like that. She might revive. It's okay if she does. Nuke them. Nuke them. Massive damage. And we can just click auto. Because, yeah, they're all dead. No problem. Marius just going to do some Marius things. He survives. And he's dead. Simple. 47 seconds. Job done. Manipulate turn meter 40 times. Marius might do this. Let's just see. Marius has Slayer. I just wonder with Marius A3, he might. Maybe. Let's see here. Oh, Uko's gonna increase speed. That's fine. I think it only gave him what? Oh, it only gives him 5. I thought it might give him 15. I'm an idiot. Okay, now Marius is gonna do too much. Or we could just do some Marius A1s. Probably work. Who else gains speed? Who else fills turn meter? Or does a lot of buffs or debuffs? I don't think they've got mastery set up. This is where, actually, I don't have that many champions built for this faction. Yeah, I don't have that many built, so it becomes a little awkward. Let's actually take a look at... Yeah, hang on. Let's just take a look. So he does have increased defense. Oh, he only has increased defense. He does have lasting gifts. He does have, sorry, we want this one. Rapid response, chance to increase turn meter, or arcane celerity. He has just accuracy. Uko could work. Uko's perfect. Now bring him into the collection. He has... Okay, he has the debuffs. So we do debuffs at Uko, and that actually works really well. Bambus, yes. Buffs and debuffs at Bambus, perfect. Okay, what about you? Debuffs with you. Do you have any gear on? Yeah, okay, cool. Throw her in as well. This guy maybe with buffs? No, not him. Bambus, these 3. He could work. With his bombs, actually, might be fine. Do you have? No? We could redo his masteries. She does have this, but no gear. Okay. Okay. We can work with this. Sure. I don't think anyone else increases, like, turn meter, really. So we just put in, Gwendolyn will do the job, and, yeah. Is there anyone who actually increases? This is turn meter, isn't it? Yeah, turn meter. Anyone who increases turn meter, like, for the team? No, sort of selfish. Yeah, just selfish ones, as far as I know. If I decrease turn meter, this one. Gallius does both, does he? On his A1, maybe decrease speed. No. Oh, it's on his A2. He can steal turn meter. He is steal turn meter. Yeah, but he's going to do too much. He'll just kill everything. Anything that looks at him will just die in a ball of fire. Let's see if Fane. Fane, does she have gear? Yes. She has no masteries, but she can steal. Steal turn meter on her A1, and she could actually kill stuff then. Let's try it. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. Let's see. This is sort of like jumping through the hoops. And yeah, we're using mastery, so it's going to be kind of rough. But yeah, when his debuffs expire, should be good. Bombas, you can just do whatever. I mean, I don't think it really matters. Fane, I guess we should try have her not weak hit. That would probably help. You, yeah, sure, land a bunch of debuffs. Great. We'll just keep going with buffs and everything. Got one of 40 so far. They do need to outrun stuff or remove it for stuff to happen. Counterattack, nothing. Okay, that's fine. See if we can get decreased attack out. Doesn't look like it. Smack him with that. See if you steal her turn meter. Don't think we stole any. Tragic. She'll take some extra turns, which would be useful for outrunning buffs and whatnot. Let's see about stunning Aphilja, who maybe does some decent damage. We're up to 2 out of 40. Exciting. The wave is half dead without trying, which is a little less exciting. Will give us increased speed as well. She don't think she stole anything there. Smack these guys. We maybe got some turn meter there, did we? No, never mind. This is gonna be a pain. This one is gonna be a pain. She just does this, is it? No. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be awkward. 4 out of 40? Maybe try keep her alive. Definitely gonna be a pain. We're just doing... the awkward thing is we're killing them. There's some decreased turn meter. 2 hits of it. Great. Great. 10 out of 40. Okay, 10 out of 40. That's good. That's good. We're getting there, I guess. Enfeeble her? He might get turn meter when he wakes up from sleep or something like that. That might happen too. There's another decreased turn meter. Okay, I think we're getting there. 14 out of 40. I don't know what we did, but it's working. You could revive, maybe. I might be placing too many, refreshing the debuffs too early. We should probably let them just expire. That's probably the problem. Yeah, probably the problem. But buffs expiring is good. I think with Bambus, maybe. Okay, she's revived. Great. Yeah, revive all day long. Okay, then you smack her. There's a decreased turn meter. Actually, the A1 snipers. Hello. A1s are helping. Good, good. Actually, I should have hit someone else so he wouldn't do an AoE. Too late now. Steal some turn meter there. There's one. Okay, just do AoE. Hit her. Unfortunately, her A1 increases debuff duration, which is kind of awkward, actually. But we're up to 22. All right, we've actually done... You know what? That's fine. Just finish off this wave. That's good enough for me. 22. Okay. We can work with 22. Land debuffs, and then let's not do any more or something like that. He doesn't enfeeble. Just try steal off of her. You want weak hit? Good. Yeah, the decreased speed leech. Yes. Buff us up. Yep. And then we'll just try let them take turns. He can remove debuffs, which is good. So he's not going to do it, of course not. So even get a decreased attack out there. Okay. Smack him with that. And I guess we just target down Filja or the tanky guy or something like that. I'm not sure. We just kill off Filja. And maybe that will count for debuffs expiring, does it? I have no idea. I didn't see any... Oh, I did see boost turn meter times 2. We just got a 2x boost turn meter. Actually, I don't want to stun her, but we're up to 30 out of 40, so it's not so bad. Yeah, maybe killing them and letting her revive would actually work fairly well. Yeah, maybe. If he hits just her... Yeah, okay, it won't spread it. That's actually good. But I'm worried actually about Bambus doing too much damage, which sounds strange, but is true. Actually, if you hit her... She doesn't have any debuffs really on anyway. See about this? Nope. There's a boost turn meter. Yeah, Bambus is definitely getting some. That's good. Bambus getting... There's another boost turn meter. Bambus. Doing some good work right there. Smack her. Okay, let's see about stealing some turn meter off of him. We should be all... Okay, we're there. We're there. Okay, great. We can actually just hit automatic at this point. And automatic? I don't know. Hit auto and let them go. And so long as Fane doesn't die, we'll be fine. It's unlikely that she dies. It's going to take a while to get through these waves because we're really trying to go as slow as possible. But we do have enough damage to actually get through. She smacks a little bit hard with her increased attack. No problem for me. She's dead. Grand. Yeah, it'll take a little bit to get through. It's actually mad, though. Like, for these low stages, this team has no one actually built for damage, but it's actually still a struggle not to kill these enemies with, end game gear. Which is kind of interesting. There's definitely, like, newer players that have been playing for, like, a year, maybe, and have got Faction Wars Normal just beaten, and they're coming into Faction Wars Hard and getting wrecked. And they're like, man, how do I even beat these waves? And then there's, me, and presumably a bunch of you guys as well who are endgame players that are going, we're in the opposite. We're trying to not kill these waves, and we're really struggling. How do we not kill them? Let's target Elva. We weak hit her, unfortunately. But I think she's the one to target. Bit of a shield off of him. So she can remove... we actually resisted. That's quite funny. We've resisted. We resisted the buffs. Sorry, the debuffs. The freeze from Torment. Nobody was affected. We'll take it. We'll take it. They are definitely trying to kill Fane. We should maybe be careful so that they don't actually kill her. We got some nice stuns there. That will help for sure. Yeah, let's actually just nuke her a little bit. Heal up with the leech. Fane is super squishy just as a champion in general. So she's difficult enough to keep alive. Yeah. Then those debuffs. We'll save the revive just in case the worst happens. See if we can stun her. We can't. Okay. Let's actually nuke him down. He's pretty tanky. Yeah, I mean, Fane is nuking him and struggling. Let's enfeeble her. And then we need to... Oh, he removed the enfeeble. That's just rude. We'll see if we can get some decreased accuracies out there. Always helpful. Especially against Torment. He gets a double turn, which is fantastic. Fane... You know what? Just nuke this one. Hopefully someone else will get a turn and kill the Elva. Stop her reviving. And there it is. Okay, and we can hit auto again. Just making sure that we're getting through nice and clean. Totally unnecessary, I would say. We really could just leave it on auto. But I would be worried about, like, just leaving it on auto, like walking away to make a cup of tea, come back and like, oh, Fane randomly got crit and died, like, at the very end of the wave. And shit, there's your 3-star gone. And you gotta wait to come back. Would be a little depressing. And it could easily happen. We are layering up the debuffs on this guy. Not long left in this world. He's got almost every debuff in the game. Poor Torment. There are some pretty tricky conditions where you do have to do this. Land all the debuffs. That was 7 minutes. That took forever. But it's done. And there we go. Skinwalkers done for today. Let's just look at the Skinwalker builds before we strip some gear off. And here we are. So we had Gnarlhorn. He got our patented merciless reflex build with some random masteries. We've got Marius doing too much damage. We've got Gallius doing too much damage. Both of them with Cat's Gaze. Not really a surprise. Fane just sort of chilling. We have... I think we re-geared him for this. Hackhorn. He's going to be very, very useful against bosses. Probably we'll re-gear him into 9-piece protection, though, for protected block debuffs and potentially protected shield. I think it's going to be the way to go. He should have enough resistance that he doesn't need the stone skin. So I think we'll do high resist protection. We've got Bambus in Avenging. He's like... I think he'll be a sneaky MVP for this faction. I've already used him a bunch. We've got Gwendolyn with gear that's not rolled up. And we've got Uko in the stun set, which... Great. Uko is just great. So yeah. There we are. Let's jump into the Dark Elves. Stage 4. Oh, 10 sleep? No, that's easy. Haha. I was going to say, no, 10 sleep debuffs. What a horrible condition. Actually, super easy. Yes. Okay, perfect. I'm going to put in Madame Ceres, and I actually think we have enough damage, just like that. So I'm using Knock the Paralyzer. If you don't have Knocked, this one is actually kind of annoying. But I do have Knocked, so it's not annoying. That's how it works. Let's lock her down so she can't wake people up. Sure, we'll just hex them as well. We actually provoked her, so we're super good. But Noct, hopefully we'll land 5 sleeps. Yes, we got 5 sleeps off the bat. And we can actually just wake them up. They're going to get tons of poisons. They're probably going to die. We've got Madame Saracen here for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, to show off the skin. That's the priority. And reason number 2 is if they do happen to buff up, she can remove them. And she has an AoE attack that does no damage, so she can also wake people up and we could sleep them again. Though I don't think we're going to need to. Maybe for the higher tier. Maybe we should have put in Rian. I am a little worried that Vizix could actually die. We should actually make sure not to use Vizix A2. It's actually quite... Without a reviver, I have her built for damage. She actually does take a lot of damage from ally protection. Ally protection, I think the way it works is if they crit your teammate, instead of applying their crit damage, it takes the base damage from them and it filters the base damage if you crit through your ally protector's crit damage multiplier. I think that's how it works. So, for example, let's say Ethlin the Golden, he's not, but let's say he did have whatever 400% crit damage. Now he doesn't. Let's say he did, and I have ally protection, and he hits Mithrala. Vizix is ally protection on her. Instead of Vizix, so it hits her for whatever 30,000. When it goes and puts half of that damage to Vizix, it doesn't. It uses Vizix crit damage instead of his 400% crit damage. But it does mean I've got Vizix like 200% crit damage or something, so she can actually take a ton of damage from ally protection if there's any crits. And she also doesn't have much HP. She's built with like speed and accuracy and defense, and etc. So it can be kind of bad. Anyway, there we go. That's 10 sleeps. Job done. Yeah, I am tempted to actually do this. YOLO. It does more damage, okay? Don't judge me. And let's see if we can fear this guy with her A1. It's not happening. Actually, we maybe should be a little careful of Ethlin. He could maybe do some damage if we're not careful. So let's actually fear him. Unfortunately, they do have ally protection, or yeah, they've not ally protection. They've got revive on death, so we'd actually like to get around to a turn. See if we can maybe fear him. No, we'd like her to take a turn and actually remove those. Wrong person. Maybe push her turn meter back. No, this will though. Let's just speed this up by removing ally protection with Madame Ceres. Fantastic. She failed on him. So, wow. Okay. All right. So let's just A1 him down. Actually, she might live. I just realized that. So let's target her down as well. He's just died from something. And yeah, again, like this team with no pure damage dealers. But to be fair, Vizix is built for damage. And we actually do quite a lot of damage with poisons. We're done, aren't we? Yeah, we're done. So we can actually just nuke these guys now for maximum damage. Increased defense, sure, why not? You know, we could even run a feral set. Wow, gosh, we really did nuke them. Wow, okay. We could run a feral set on Noct. He puts out so many debuffs. That could be a pretty big damage boost. That could be interesting for this faction. Defeat 6 enemies while they're under Hex. That's easy. Do I have gear on Moranix? That's an excuse to use her. I doubt that I do. Oh no, I do have gear on Moranix. Okay. They actually got quite decent gear. Let's go Moranix. But Mithrala puts AoE Hex, so very easy. I mean, we just come in, like we can do it on this wave, just to prove a point. This Hex, and you don't even need to do it. You can just, I think, just nuke them with this. Yeah, that will do it. What's this move do? All enemies, places unkillable. Okay, does she reset the cooldown? Resets inexorable end when she kills an enemy under Hex. So if she kills somebody, she'll reset the cooldown anyway. That's handy. Yeah, we've killed 5 of 6. No stress, no problem. I'll just block actives on the Man-Eater. Ramantu is also kind of annoying, of course. We'll actually AoE sleep these guys, but we're going to nuke them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just wake them up, I guess. But now we can AoE Hex them. She's got AoE Hex as well, and now once one of them dies, we're good. I am actually a little worried that she could die. We'll just cleanse, remove the debuffs, just because we can. Hit Ramantu a bit, because he's probably the more dangerous one. We do need to make sure that Ugo, dies as well. Ramantu's going to survive, so we're fine. Kill off the Ugo, just so her passive isn't going to proc, and now we can just focus Ramantu down, because he keeps getting shields. That kind of jerk. Yeah, he keeps getting a shield whenever he's crowd controlled. It's kind of annoying. Cool. All right. And we can actually use the A3. I didn't realize of Moranix to speed this up a little bit when we get around to her turn. She's going to reset it anyway. Here we go. It's going to reset anyway. It doesn't really matter. Bam, he dies to the poison. Yeah, we are good on the condition. And then we just the same that we did on wave 1. Decrease defense. We're just going to kill every enemy with Hex just to show that we can. Just to impress everyone. And nuke, and they're dead. Fantastic. God, nuke physics feels really strong. Manipulate turn meter 40 times. One's a little more tricky. We could put in her ally attack. Again, we're going to be quite reliant on the masteries, I would think. Take out Moranix. I guess we'll put in Rian, I suppose. Yeah. So long as he has the mastery. Yeah, he has Arcane Celerity. I think he'll probably do it with just poisons. How about her? She's got buffs, so we need to do buffs with her. Okay, buffs with yeah, grand. Okay. I think that's fine. And we can spam physics A1s. So yeah, we come in. Actually, yeah, we'll go with this first. Sure. More buffs. He maximum debuffs with him. AoE turn meter with her is perfect. Yes. We've actually got 14 already. There we go. Just A1s with physics to decrease turn meter. Actually boosts her turn meter as well. I don't know if he actually has any masteries, but we'll go with it. Let's pretend that he does. Again, more buffs with her for more mastery chances. We've got a reviver, so we really should be quite safe. Put out again another debuff with him, just so there's more. More buffs with her. Don't know if it matters. Up to 24. We're flying through this, though. No problem. Physics, steal some turn meter, and actually do a lot of damage at the same time. Decrease accuracy. Okay. Did we get any turn meter? Yeah, up to 36. Okay, yeah. I think he's getting tons of turn meter when they die from the poisons. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and we're done. Actually, it's super easy. Super easy. Oh, I'm sort of wasting abilities, but I'm cocky. I'm feeling cocky about this one. Yeah, I think that the key thing about this, it's surprising. Again, going into these Faction War hard stages, I obviously assumed, oh, for these, get turn meter ones, we want to have champions with fill turn meter, obviously, right? Like the Lanicus is going to be so crucial. The funny thing is, yeah, Lanicus is really good, but actually what's even better is just Noct, right? Because he puts out so many debuffs, and you give him the mastery that gives turn meter sometimes on the debuffs, and it works really well. It's actually great. Or like Slayer sets or anything like that. The same thing with the ones for extending buff duration and debuff duration. You think, oh, that's horrible. When in actual fact, it's really not that bad. Because you simply come in and, oh, she's done a revive. That's a little annoying. Oh, but we've ally attacked the person she revived. Oh, yep, that will work. Yeah, again, the ones for increasing buff duration or debuff duration or whatever, you're like, oh, that's quite awkward to do. Again, the masteries are just so ridiculously good that it's actually not bad at all, which is super cool. Great. We'll get through this wave in a second. Let's actually make sure we don't waste the ability so we can do the other wave just fine. We are good? Yeah, we're good. Great. Fantastic. Knock the Paralyzer is 100% my sneaky MVP for this faction, though. I think Vizix and Lydia and Mithrala are the obvious MVPs. Noct is the sneaky MVP. This guy is a monster. He actually synergizes very well with Mithrala. Noct heals you whenever, and heals himself a lot, but he heals the rest of your team as well whenever poisons trigger. Mithrala puts out a lot of poisons, so it's actually a nice little combo, and his ally protection with Mithrala is really good, and you can build Noct really tanky. So Noct does a ton of damage to the waves, even without built for it, just because poisons do a lot. And yeah, the extra poisons synergize very, very well from Mithrala with his passive. He's great. And he's crowd controlling them. He's sleeping them too. He's brilliant. I have a 6-star Noct. I've been struggling to find a use for this champion since he came out. I feel like he was sort of designed for Sand Devil. I never found a good way to use him there. I mean, like, you can see the theory. He can protect your team and heal them up, try to keep them alive. He can place lots of debuffs to bypass the Sand Devil passive. He's got a sleep debuff for Sand Devil. He felt like a Sand Devil champion, but he was never useful for it. I think that he is very, very good for Faction Wars. On the test server with this faction, there were some stages I don't think I would have beat without Noct. He very much helped against some bosses. We've got some bad bosses as well. Purple boss, stage 14. Yikes. Um, Stage 21 shouldn't be too bad. What about for these guys? They've got Skinwalkers. Haha. Now, luckily, it's a very strong faction, but they've got Purple Boss stage 21. That's nasty. Now, the good news is they have some crazy damage, but I'm not looking forward to trying it. I'll be honest. I'm not. But there we go. Do we have enough for a relic? Probably not. No, 81 though. We're close. Maybe tomorrow we can craft up a relic. But that's it for today. Tomorrow, Sacred Order, low stages, 4 to 6. Fine, not too exciting. And oh, Sylvan Watchers, Boston Sylvan Watchers. Cool. And that's it for tomorrow. Okay, then we've got Undead and Ogre. Ooh, two more bosses then the next day. So fun stuff. I'll see you guys for that. This has been a nice quick one. Let me show you the builds, and we'll get out of here. Simple enough today. Honestly, no big struggle. Well, we struggle with the provoke one a bit. We struggle for something. Here's Madame Ceres anyway. Doesn't have a banner on purpose? No, by accident. That's fine. There she is. She's got Chainbreaker because it used to give you accuracy before they reworked how stats worked on blessings. I haven't used her since. But she does have a nice skin. Look at her arse. It's amazing. We've got Moranix. She's in for the Hex. She's actually a really good champ. Like AoE decreased defense Hex. It's solid. It's solid. She's still built because I did use her for a while in Spider Hard 10, actually. She's pretty nice for that. Lydia, 9-piece Feral. Kind of a crazy build. Rian. I think we built Rian specially for Faction Wars. Again, in Chainbreaker, probably for the accuracy. It's not the worst. Could maybe get Rian on like Blood Shield and give her... it wouldn't be bad with emergency heal. Try keep Rian alive. It's a bit tricky to keep Rian alive. To revive and do her stuff. Got 9-piece protection on Lanicus because I used to use her with Trunda. And I haven't touched her in a while. And now I've got Fina instead. We've got Vizix. I mean, Diadem of Undeath. Oh, we should probably swap that for something a bit better. I probably have. We could give her the Orbit Transfixion. Wouldn't be too bad. She'd be very good actually with Perch Shadow. Don't know if I want to waste it on her. Not waste, but you know. Tempest Sanguinus could be good as well. She does have the A1 turn meter reduction. I've got 2 of these to distribute amongst my Faction War champs. They're going to be very useful for Faction War card. Anyway, that's Vizix. Like I said, she is coming in with, 233 crit damage. So, yeah, she's got only 49k HP. That's the problem with Vizix with this build. Great build, but you do struggle to keep her alive. Mithrala, Stoneskin Provoke. Pretty nifty arena-type build. Molten Deathbell. And Noct, absolute legend of a champion. Lethal Dose 6-star. I mean, you got it, right? I've never used this. But, I mean, bro, so much damage. We could probably give him a Arachne Elixir as well. Do I have one? Nah. We could give him one just for fun. He doesn't have much attack, but if he's in with Mithrala and she buffs increased attack, it's going to add actually a ton of damage to him. So why not? But there's Noct. He's sort of built. Yeah, you can see. We can compared to Vizix, he's got twice the HP pool to play with. And defense doesn't matter really for ally protection. So he does have, unfortunately, he's ended up, because of the blessing, I guess, mostly, he's ended up with 149,000 crit damage. The dude can crit. But yeah, he's in actually a very good build, like lots of resist and accuracy. He's set up. I think he's kind of already ready for... I was going to say, is this like a crit necklace? No, it's not. I don't know how he's ended up so much crit damage, but he's kind of ready for stage 21 faction grips. The dude is ready. Yeah, there we go. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for more tomorrow. Goodbye.